All right. So today it's the launch of the video that I've been waiting on publishing for way too long. I'm sitting down right now and making the thumbnail, and that's normally not like that's normally not something that I used to focus on. Like if you've seen my Inside the Mind of a Young Entrepreneur videos, like I just upload that video and get move on to my day. But I've just realized how important that thing is. Not that I didn't knew it was important, but I just never um, like put my mind to it and really done it. But for the first time now, I've created a thumbnail, making all those weird faces just to get some exciting pictures to hook people in. So that's a thing that I'm sitting down and doing right now. And um, now I don't know how to make a thumbnail, but instead of me sitting down here and just what can I say, just bitching about I can't do this, that's why I don't do it, then I figure a way to do things. And the number one easiest way to figure out how to do things is just model what other people's do and put your own twist to it. Like, see, all right, instead of from just copying, which is a bad thing, but modeling, like to taking the principles, the strategy of it. Russell Brunson really talks in deep thing about this. Like that's the principle of funnel hacking. You're taking other people's like the principles of their funnel and then modeling it to your own. So that's why like right now I've just been scrolling through a bunch of different thumbnails that I can use and then put it in. And again, it's funny how I just become more and more used to this camera. Like it's become a thing that I enjoy now. Like if you would ask me a month before, like I would hate this, and now I feel like this camera is one of the best investments that I've ever done. So yeah, right now sitting and working on that. Can't wait to put that out. Also put the six reels out as well. Been editing on that, and then I have some client work, some brainstorming on his next video. Like it's almost a VSL, but we're doing a flywheel wheel strategy for him. So that's basically like the principles are the same for scripting, but this is just his flywheel strategy. And then so exciting for this video to get this out, my own video. I feel like it's just exploring every single part of everything. Like you didn't knew there was so much work to this, but maybe it's just me being a perfectionist and want everything to be the best. But like I have high standards and I don't want to do the lowest thing. So it's about having that balance. I think that's important. And it's definitely not like I will be doing more of these videos, like where I really sit down and try to like put my influence, put my voice out there. These are basically just documenting my life to when I get older, I can look back at these videos. But the others, I really want to have a voice out there and affect people because this is basically like what I preach is that people just obsess over the funnels and the small tricks, the hacks, the tricks, and all these things, but like they want to focus on the next algorithm and like you got this update, you need to do this, but you need to be more evergreen than that. You can't just focus on tactics. You need to focus on your strategy. And to a business, there are three core elements. I say it like it's basically when you struck a fire, there needs to be the triangle of fire. There needs to be heat, or what's the first thing? There needs to be oxygen, and that is your niche, the people that you are talking to, your market. So it's basically like the triangle of fire, but this is the triangle of business. You need to have oxygen, which is your niche. Then you need to have some fuel, something that can burn, and that's your offer. Like it puts the life into it. That's what keeps it burning. That's your offer. And then you need to have some heat, and that's basically your message. And most people, they probably already they already know who they're talking to. They probably already have an offer. Maybe you can, like, instead of just having kindling, you can have a big log instead, just to like keep the fire going better. So their offers could be better, but I think that you're missing it's the ignitement, the message. People are saying the wrong messages, and their audience aren't responding. So that's the thing that I preach. That's the thing I want to get out there and normalize and put focus on. That's basically my mission. Um, so yeah, and that's also like people, they tend to think that if I just do more ads and scream louder, like then my message would hit people, like the people that know that the message is wrong. But it's not that simple, because you could imagine your audience being a radio, and you're the radio station, or your offer is the radio station. And if you are not tuned into the right radio wave as your, or as the radio, which is your audience, like no matter how high you amp up the volume, it will be just be static noise to people. Like people will hurt their ears because it just the scattering, and people will just tend to like run as fast as they can away from you because you're saying the wrong things and you're not on the right frequency. So um, that's why you need to tune in the right wavelength, and then is where your message will hit, and you will create a connection for your audience to your offer. And then the wavelength is the message, which is the connection that you build together. So that's basically what I want to get out there. That's my mission, and really put a spotlight on this. That's why I'm doing all this. So this will also just a rambling video, but I'm just sharing my thoughts. This is totally unfiltered. Um, so yeah, I will get to work with this thumbnail and then get those reels out. I think I will post one um, 2 days after each other. So like 2 days, then another, and then I'll see how I can cut these down to reels as well. These videos, I think that could generate some more, or drive more traffic to my YouTube. And yeah, so exciting stuff. I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Peace.